This guy said, Soups yesterday. That welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the part.
We're having Messi today on podcast.
Yeah.
It's been quite some time now.
It's been a while.
And our esteemed guest, today we are having. Okay, wait. I'm not supposed to interview, like anchor you today. We are allowed not to anchor us today to our podcast today.
Yeah.
Not anchor us our podcast. I'm Valentine, and this is Messi.
Yeah.
So, and this is the Lendo podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, so she anchors to the podcast. You start with your name and you invite everybody to the podcast.
Okay. Okay. So I am Nathan Emmanuel, and I'm also called Nate Music.
Nate Music.
Music.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So I invite you all to join us for an amazing time.
Thank you. That's a nice one.
Thank you. Nice having you today, Nathan.
So Nathan,
Yeah.
how is it going? How is the music industry?
It's pretty full of challenges, but God is helping us.
Yeah,
Okay. That's nice.
on God. No?
Yeah, seriously on God.
So before getting into anything,
Yeah.
I want to know what Nate Music's all about, how it started,
Okay.
and everything about Nate Music and where you're coming from, how the music's evolve and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Nate Music. It started a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Like how many years back?
I cannot even tell.
10,
I
15?
10, 15, 18 years.
Oh,
I just grew up singing.
yeah, with the music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have background of music? Any of your parents or your family? in
Yeah.
music?
Yeah. My mom has
Okay.
been a music director in her local church. So
Okay.
I just
Nice.
met her singing, and then I started to sing by
The moms
influence.
are always getting the acting.
Yeah.
The moms,
Mothers influence you to be who you are.
Yeah.
fathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In their own way.
Yeah. So I just simply followed her to church,
Okay.
and then I began to sing. Of course, it was by influence, so I really did not know if that was what I was going to do,
okay.
or yeah. So
Okay, but now is that what you want to do, like the music?
yeah, at a point I was convicted properly
Yeah, to the music.
that this is it.
Okay.
It was
So
a part for you.
Yeah, through secondary school, I began to see that writing was very easy
Was
for me.
easy for you.
Yeah, and then as time would just go, I just decided, and then of course I was convicted in my heart, and then I began to just write songs and just sing songs.
So now, if anything should happen to your voice now, like what are you going to like?
Anything like what?
Like different skill or talent, maybe
Would it be
without music.
songwriting?
Let's say, okay, like without need music, without music in your life. Like, do you think like you see yourself becoming something different apart from the music?
Well,
Maybe a footballer or artist or something.
No, I used to be a football person,
Okay.
but I actually stopped because of music.
Wow.
Music is that strong, yeah.
Yeah, it's very strong. I had to
Okay.
stop because of music, even though I have a professional career, which is the animal agriculture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my professional aspect. But
For now.
yeah, for now.
For
But
now.
then-
In the
But-
corporate world.
yeah, in the
Yeah.
corporate world. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure there's anything that
That can take over.
substitute music for me. It's just everything to me.
Nice.
It's something I can do effortlessly,
Okay.
and it's something I have chosen to do like forever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I feel it's okay to say that he's a very talented artist, as we all know.
Definitely. It's
Yeah,
obvious.
because
He
it's
has the
obvious
background and everything.
and everything.
And he's passionate about it.
Actually,
And everything with passion works.
and you know the consistency itself for that long.
Yeah.
It's actually impressive. So, like, what do you regard your music as? Like, your genre of music as? Mostly.
Okay. I am practically somebody who can write on any kind of beat,
Okay.
but then I have
You can rap too.
yeah, I used to be called Nate to see in secondary
Okay.
school.
Wow.
Yeah,
The only MC, the
Yeah, with
MIC.
yeah, so I just chose a path.
Okay.
Yeah. And I decided to just be doing slow songs. So I sing slow songs, and then looking at how the gospel circle is,
Yeah.
yeah. I used to before write music that could be used in movies.
Okay.
That was my kind of
Nice.
music.
Nice.
You know, those music pays a lot.
Yeah.
That's actually my favorite kind of music.
True.
I
And,
love.
and actually, that kind of music, like, it takes real writer, like, to
Yeah,
write.
you have to
and
be a
that's
very, very good artist to be able to
Yeah.
write. Because you're not just writing based on I'm writing a song.
Yeah.
You're writing to tell a
To
story.
tell a story.
True.
Yeah. So, so you say like slow jams, just like me.
Yeah.
Who actually influenced you to focus more? Is there an artist particularly?
Oh, you pass now.
Okay.
Or is there like, yeah, you just felt this is my kind of music?
Yeah, I was influenced. Back in
Okay.
those days, from the gospel circle, I'm actually a keyboardist.
Okay.
I'm an
Wow.
instrumentalist.
So you're not just
Not
singing.
just a singer.
Yeah, kind of like all around,
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
A good number of instruments, though.
Okay.
So back in those days, I was attracted more to Don Moine because he sang and he played at
You
the
play
same
at the
time.
same time.
Yeah, so
everybody
that was
loves
my
Don Moine.
first influence back in those days because he was singing while we were still young.
Yeah.
So he was the first person I liked. And then as I evolved, I began to like Cobams.
Yeah, Cobans.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's one of those people. And then he also sings and plays.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So you actually have passion for people that sing and play.
And play at the same time.
sing and play.
Multi-talented.
Multi-talented.
Exactly.
Okay.
Even though I get to get my inspirations from so many people,
Okay.
I tend to say that if a person is doing well, I
Yeah.
just like the person.
Okay.
Yeah, so for specific reasons, there are people I follow them because I like the way they write. I like some people
Yeah.
because I like the way they sing.
Okay.
Sing only, not
Yeah.
write.
Not right.
Exactly. So, but specifically, from the gospel aspect, I have liked Don Moine and a lot of other artists like Chandler Moore,
Yeah.
Travis
Everybody loves
Green.
Chandler.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But then I liked Cobams because he was like a wonder. He did so many things, like a lot as a
lot.
blind person
Like,
and
actually,
all of
that's-
that. Yeah.
That's one of the most impressive things about it because, like, he's blind and he can play the keyboard and sing at the same time.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start from, like, Bauchi. Since we're in Bauchi, we'll start from Bauchi, then we'll enter maybe Nigeria and Africa and the entire world
Yeah.
on how you see, let's say, the gospel
Gospel side.
cycle is moving, or how do you feel like is it going? Is it probably maybe going at a certain stage that maybe it's slow or it's fast, or the environment is appreciative of the gospel singers and the arts, like you give out?
Okay. So the gospel circle, actually, I would say there has been a lot of advancements, a lot of progress because
Around here.
around here in Bauchi,
Okay.
there has been a lot of improvement and advancements because a lot of people are realizing how much work they should put
We should put it
into their music
Yeah.
for it to go as far as
as
they
far
want.
as they want.
Exactly. So people are beginning to understand how much work they should put. Even though the progress in some way is a little bit slow.
Okay.
It's slow because our environment, which influences our music,
Yeah.
is not too responsive to that kind of music that we want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's kind of slow, even though a lot of artists have understood what they should do.
They should put in.
Exactly. But then the environment is in a little
It's
way
holding them back.
exactly.
Yeah.
So in some way there is little advancements, but
Because actually, like worldwide, I see gospel artists like really taking over.
Yeah.
Because you see stadiums being shut down,
Yes.
80,000, 100,000 people.
true.
Not like just come like paid concerts. We're
Yeah.
not taking over like people paid to come and
Yeah.
hear people sing.
The
Like God.
expensive seats.
Expensive. Yeah. So I think this
People
kind
are
of
coming. That's actually awesome because the world we live now, we need a little bit of Jesus
True.
everywhere.
Everything.
No,
we need a much
more.
more.
Of Jesus, yes. A little more of Jesus. Like we had it was fine, but we need more.
Yeah, we need
And I'm
more.
happy seeing like I don't know, maybe it's because we have artists now that are singing in tone with the generation.
The generation.
Yeah.
So like
the-
Travis Green,
yeah.
Chandler Moore, they're doing wonders. Like if you see them, you won't even know they're gospel artists
Exactly.
in that sense,
Yeah.
you know. And I think that's Bauchi.
You
We're
think we'll,
trying.
you think we'll accept?
We're evolving.
Yeah,
No, we
evolving.
have
Yeah.
we actually have a lot of artists that are doing music and like the varieties.
Yeah.
You know, like me, the church I go to, we give way for every kind of artist.
Artist.
Like as far as your gospel, we don't mind if you're rap. We do concerts like
Yeah.
gospel concerts in church, and a lot of people turn up. Like when there's concert in the church, if you don't come like 30 minutes early,
Yeah,
you
you
might
wanna
not
find
find seats
seats,
inside
yeah.
the church.
Wow.
And I think that's actually very, very good. If let's say every church would adapt to that,
Yeah.
just focus on the word and not how the word is being
How the
passed.
word is being
Even though
passed.
that one is also important, but you know, someone coming, okay, fine. I love like while we were growing up, one of my friends, he loves rap music,
Yeah.
but he didn't listen to a lot of gospel music because
Yeah.
he thought gospel music were not like
Why not
rap
rappers?
and the rest. But when he got to find out about people like Lacri and the
Lacri
rest, so
and
he
the
was
rest.
like, yeah, he became a diehard fan. Like
Mm.
he loved
Like
his-
something to like hold on to, you know.
Yes.
Mostly you need something like to be like, okay, this guy is doing this. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm actually happy because I've seen a couple of concerts. Even people that are not from Bauchi are coming to do like gospel concerts in Bauchi,
yeah,
which is actually encouraging.
it's encouraging actually.
Yeah, because normally there are people that love gospel, but because they don't do my own kind of music, I'm like, okay, fine, I don't have any other option. And music is something that you can't force someone to
Nah.
listen to what, like, it talks to you.
Yeah.
Actually, that's true.
Music talks to you. Some people like, even if it's Afrobeats, let's say it's Afrobeats, but we like, if it's gospel, and I like music that I can shake body to,
Yeah.
like that's what someone would say. And then
Yeah.
if a gospel artist is doing Afrobeats, you'd be like, yeah, I'm fine, I love this.
Yeah, yeah.
But then when you only have one category, some people would enjoy it, but not everybody would enjoy it.
Yeah,
So
like
it's
you
that
have to
would be
create
where
your
they will
own
decline.
fan base and stuff.
Yes.
Your own niche.
Yeah.
Like and talking about that stuff, I want to digress more about his new. Congratulations though, on your
On your
new EP, Tremplin.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm talking about message and audience. So I want to hear like what was the album, the EP, all about. What you wanted to send, like the message you're planning. Even though like everybody has his own way of receiving the message,
Yeah.
but like from your own side, like what's your view about it? How do you intend people like to receive it and to dissect it?
Okay, so it's basically two things for me. First, from the title of the EP,
The EP,
Tremplin. Tremplin means springboard,
yeah,
or a springboard basically is something that has a spring, of course, and
so like
something can just
it sounds like to
Yeah.
trampoline.
Yes,
Exactly.
just like a trampoline.
Exactly.
You
So
hit it and you bounce.
Yeah,
yeah, you hit it
Okay.
and
you
you bounce.
bounce.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the first thing for me is it is an EP that is taking me onto another project.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, because if you check the EP properly, you'd realize that there are songs that you already know.
Yeah.
In fact, I was even suggesting to my team but maybe we should just name the EP. You already know.
Okay.
Okay.
Exactly, because
Yeah,
all
it
of
could
the
be a great
songs
title.
are very familiar. They are songs that we have listened to from
Listen to,
childhood,
yeah.
and they have
Okay.
blessed us immensely.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, well, that takes me to the second thing. The
Okay.
second thing is that these songs have been available. They call them folk songs because we
Yeah.
don't really know who wrote the
Who wrote,
songs,
like, how did it come?
how they even came
Yeah.
about.
Songs are just there.
They are just there, and then we just get to sing them, and then we just
I
pass,
love
and
that.
they keep blessing us.
Yeah.
Aha.
Every
So
day.
I wanted to just portray those musics in a modern way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
such that,
It's actually modern because the way it sounds and
Yeah.
yeah. So I wanted to just portray them so that people would be able to catch the message in a new form.
Yeah.
Because most of
Okay.
them, I was able to just put up a little verse,
yeah.
and then we just sang the chorus a little bit, and then something else. Yeah. So I wanted people to just feel the music that is in the church. People from that time, they all know the song.
They all know.
Yeah, but then I wanted this generation to have a taste of it because I thought about something. There was a day I was singing in my house. It's an old song. This You've been faithful, Lord.
Yeah.
And I was asking my little sister to sing with me, and then she said she does not
No,
know.
no,
the
song.
song.
Oh.
So
I
I'm
know-
like, oh,
Okay.
really? So there's a generation that is
They can't really
after
tap
us
into.
that do not know all of those songs that have blessed us.
Yeah.
So that was one of the things that inspired me. And then normally when I go to sing, I get to sing some of these songs because how much they have blessed me personally. So I wanted people to just feel the songs, and people that already know them, they feel them, and people that don't know,
Yeah,
you get to feel them.
yeah.
Exactly. But then
Awesome.
basically this EP is taking me onto a bigger project.
So we're expecting another album.
Yeah, an album.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Should we ask for the date or it's confidential?
It's confidential.
But would you give us the exclusive when it's ready to be out?
Yeah, so that we'll.
Well, I'd say around the end of this year.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, around the end of this year.
So for now, let's be enjoying the EP
Yeah,
The
just-
EP,
before
yeah.
the real deal comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, how have you been getting support from your family, your friends, and
How do you find your fans? Like,
yeah,
Okay. I am thankful because a lot of people are doing a lot, and I'm also always very surprised when I see how much people do because of the music I sing.
okay,
It always surprises me. Like it's the support is out of this world.
it's out of this for you.
True, it is, and it is evident that something great is going to come.
Yeah.
Because
Coming.
I believe basically how I do my life. When something is nice, I say that is nice.
It's nice.
yeah,
So I believe when people say that, when people support something, I believe they don't just support just like that.
Yeah, because maybe it does good to them. No?
Exactly. So I believe when I hear feedbacks from them, I understand that, okay, there's something that is about to happen.
yeah. I'm doing something good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
I am encouraged
Encouraged.
to
Yeah.
keep doing. But my family, my mom is at home. I told her about this before I came out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then after we had morning devotion today, she asked if I was still going to come.
Yeah.
Then I said yeah, and then I believe her prayers are with me.
Yeah.
Exactly. So my parents are supportive, and they've given me money to produce songs,
Wow.
Yeah.
and a lot of prayers, a lot of counsels, a lot of things. And then my friends, a lot of them are out there. They keep supporting. I am always on their status.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're always posting.
Posting.
They're always making
They are
videos.
promoters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personal promoters.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, yeah, I think that's it. A lot of them are doing a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
some of them I don't even get to see what
See
they do.
what they do
But
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happening.
yeah,
Like about encouragement and the progress of everything. Like, how do you feel you tackle the disadvantages and let's say the challenges and the struggles of being a gospel artist?
okay.
Yeah.
Well, there are a good number of challenges. a good number.
Like
But
it has to be always something that.
of course, of course. Yeah, but then I often call myself a positive person.
Yeah.
I get to not focus on all
And
of those. There's a song I am writing recently. It's going to probably be in that album.
Okay.
Yeah, but I said I know what's ahead of me, so I'm concentrating.
Okay.
If you don't know what's ahead of you, then concentrate on me.
Okay.
You get. So
Yeah.
people get to do a lot of things to discourage.
Actually.
They probably don't know, maybe, but then there are some things I get to hear, and it's not pleasant, and it's very discouraging, and it's very disadvantageous. And yeah, that is just by
Like the
the way.
criticism and
Yeah, critics,
All
a
this
lot of them.
backlash and other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like some people really enjoy criticizing people. It's not that it's mostly personal to you or something.
Exactly.
Like mostly when people say things, it's mostly from their heart, not
Yeah.
because of what you're doing. Maybe they don't want to say something out of what they're going through or something. So they
You know,
just
they say hot people,
hot people.
They're hot, so they're looking for people to hot.
Wow.
And actually, but there are constructive criticism that
Of
you feel
course.
like.
Yeah.
So like those ones are kind of like you appreciate them. So
Yeah.
but
Why
like
is it
people-
what did you even call it?
constructive
Constructive.
criticism? Like
Hair.
you don't have
Like you would know it because it comes with, okay, fine, you did this is wrong, but if you would have done it this way,
This
it
way.
would have been better.
yeah.
And some people will look at you and be like, your music is whack. Like, you know, okay, fine, if it's whack, what should I do about it?
Exactly.
And they have
That's
nothing
not-
to say.
He's not a writer. He's not an instrument. Like so he
They're
doesn't have a
just
problem
haters.
of your music being whack.
Yeah.
You get so it's your own problem. Like
Yeah. Personally, they just don't have joy in their life and they project it. So I'm very, very grateful that you understand that and you're using it positively, you know.
Yeah.
Even when they criticize you, like celebrities will tell you there's nothing like
there's
bad
nothing
press.
like yeah.
Even when someone talks bad about you,
You're still
he's talking about you.
talking about
Talking
you.
about
So that means
it.
you're doing something
doing
that
something.
warrants him talks about you.
That's true.
Because it might even be someone you don't know.
Yeah.
You can just be walking on the streets. You didn't even know that someone like this has ever heard about you or your
Yeah.
music or anything. And they'll be like, yeah, I listen to so person's music. The song don't make
It's
sense.
some-
But inside your mind, you're like, wow, so you listen.
You listen.
You know who I am. Like, and at that time, the person is saying, be like, really, are you sure it's that bad? Okay, let me go and check it out.
Check it out.
Exactly.
So like
So
indirectly,
you're
like
fine.
you're promoting the
Yeah, they're promoting it. So a lot of people will tell you, I love my haters because they make me do
like
more.
they keep you afloat now.
Yeah. They keep coming back.
They
for
keep
more.
coming back from
You know?
looking for something to hit now.
Yes.
So you'll come back.
Because that's what they feast on. So,
Yeah.
well, it's nice, and I'm happy your family are supportive, your
supportive,
friends are
your friends.
supportive. You see, those are people you actually have to care about. When your family and your friends don't like what you're doing, that's when you be like, am I sure I'm doing the right thing?
Right. Yeah.
Because these are people that are supposed to love me unconditionally.
I know, and talking about support, bro.
Yeah.
Like in the let's say secular music,
Yeah.
like they have seriously great support from. You don't even know like where the support is coming from, like platforms and other things.
Yeah.
So
Everything.
So like to you, like they feel like the gospel artists are deprived of that platform when it comes to their music, their art. Because like if you check the what's it called?
The ratio.
The ratio.
Yeah.
Like on a normal day, if it's in a fair world,
Yeah.
like the gospel artists, the leisure artists are supposed to be having more higher
Yes.
streams and more money and more almost
Yeah,
everything.
more influence.
More
and everything.
influence. But the secular artists, like
They get more.
they reach more people because of like the platform like that's being provided for them. Like, do you think maybe is it the churches or investment or like what the gospel artists should be?
Well, I won't say I won't blame it on the church because I'm a person who believes that you just have to, in one way or the other, create platforms for yourself.
Yes.
I feel like if you should not just blame people for not supporting.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should make people see reasons to support.
Support.
Exactly, because nobody wants to put his his effort on something that does not look like it's serious.
Yeah.
You understand? Even if it's you, to invest in a business that does not look, not very clear,
promising.
you would not want to.
Yeah.
So I feel like people should, those secular artists, they get those kind of supports because they look like they are serious.
They are very serious.
They look like they are ready to put in their all.
Everything.
Yes.
But around here, I feel like there are people who just want to sing.
Yeah, they just sing, not even for anything. They just sing.
They feel like they just like how artists are treated,
Yeah.
and they just want to sing. And there are plenty. So I feel like once a person realizes that this is what he wants to do, then he should just chase it to the brim.
Okay.
He should just chase it. He should create platforms for himself, not minding who is supporting or who is not.
Yeah.
And everything will just fall in place. Like, even me, I cannot even tell you that I am getting all the support that I want. But then I just believe that everything is with time and everything will just move straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there's this stereotype of like gospel artists not caring about the monetary part of music.
Yeah.
If you like most gospel artists, they're like, nah, it's
I'm
not for
just more
the.
concerned
just
about
want-
the message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, like you really need like money is a universal thing. It's not something that
Yeah.
you can. So
Even
like
the gospel needs money to go afloat.
so I think here like they focus more on the music part more, and they leave out the part the marketing, promoting.
That's true. We get to sometimes, well, in some cases, I feel like we're not really limiting the ability of God, because I feel like they think since this is the work of God, then God is going to push it.
Yes.
Well, I feel like when you promote your music, you're not like trying to substitute the ability of God.
No.
I don't think that's what you're doing. So most of us get to just feel like since this is the work of God, then He's going to take it to the nations of the world
On his own.
mysteriously. He does that.
He
Actually does that. But then,
but there are ways you can start first.
Exactly.
You can put in.
Yeah,
and then God would use you to do a lot.
There are very good music that did not go anywhere because probably they were not really pushed to where they could be heard.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's amazing though.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
So we're talking about gospel. Is it gospel artists with collaboration with other artists? Like they are not in the same.
Yeah. Like when City Winers did with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. Like that's a little backlash and.
Okay.
But
like
personally, I don't think it's about who you're collaborating with. It's about the message the person is passing. True. If you check, like I said, that Nicki Minaj's part, her verse is like the most influential thing about that song.
True.
Yeah.
And if you really check it, most of the things she said was actually from the Bible.
Yeah.
But people were criticizing it because, this is someone that raps about so thing.
Yeah.
You get, but God uses everybody.
Actually.
True.
You get, I've seen Satanists like promote the gospel without even realizing it.
Yeah.
You get, it's just like how I said, someone would criticize your work, but when you come and you sit down and you listen to it, it's about paying attention to what the person is saying, not who the person is. I know that sometimes who the person is goes a long way, but we're not good. Your own is to actually walk with the person and then allow God to use the person. You don't know. Like there are a lot of people. Someone like Jim Caviezel, that guy that did Passion of Christ.
Okay.
He wasn't religious, but just acting that movie made him a Christian.
See?
In the sense that I think he was an atheist or something, but when he read the scripture, he read about Jesus, he just couldn't resist. So someone can have a big platform, and then just imagine you collaborating with someone like Nicki Minaj. It's big. The audience is big. You will reach to more people than you will on your own.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
So I don't
Actually,
have a problem with
your point
stuff.
is clear, but I think there's some people that would disagree with you, like violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. people would always disagree with a lot of things.
Yeah.
You get, but what is at stake? You have to weigh the advantages and the disadvantages. Nobody used the verse anybody is going to say. Where I have a problem with is where you, as the gospel artist, would actually, instead of shining the light, you would come down to their own level. Let me just say, come down to their own level. Instead of you to be like, yeah, this is what I want, this is what, like, was it Elevation Music that did that collaboration with Will Smith during that BET Award? They had a lot of backlash because he's kind of singing gospel music, but the set and everything was not showing
the gospel.
The gospel.
Yeah.
So that was why there was a lot of backlash, not because of the song.
Yeah.
You get, but they were like, you can't be saying this and be saying this.
The presentation was not.
Yeah, that sounds Christ-like, and then your set is looking like hell.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
And you're not singing about going to hell. So what's your message?
What's your
You're
message?
contradicting it. You
Yeah.
get. But I think when someone just sings purely, who you are is not. It doesn't matter, like, as much as who you're going to be, or what you are going to say.
Okay.
Do you get? Like, how would I put it? Even those gospel artists, ministers in a whole, nobody's perfect, right? We don't know the demons they're battling personally, but because of them, people get saved. Yeah, because of what they have to say. You get. So, like, Miles Monroe, the same thing happened to him. He fell in love with a girl, and that was how he became this famous preacher he is. Yeah. So a lot of times you can't just comprehend how certain things happen. You get. But some people would always criticize you, even if we're from the north now. You know how they deal with gospel artists. There are churches that you can't dress like this and go. How he's dressed, it's not like there's nothing bad about it.
Yeah.
And even if they give you the platform and they see you, they'll be like, not here.
Not here.
It's not like you're wearing anything that is wrong.
No.
But some people have this holier than thou attitude. And that's what's actually hurting Christianity in a whole.
True.
It's just something a lot of people are not willing to talk about. You're not Jesus. You're not perfect.
True.
So just because you don't like this aspect of this person
doesn't
mean it's not acceptable, to God. You get?
Yeah.
And then if this is this person's sin that is being shown publicly, you might be lucky that, should I say unlucky, that your own is hidden.
Okay.
So you don't have to get criticized all the time. But like we said, people learn from criticism.
That's true.
For me personally, if you criticize me, that's your business. Am I learning from it? Yes.
Yeah.
If it's something for me to learn, fine. If it's something that I know does not have backing with the scripture, you're just wasting your time.
True.
You enter here and come out here.
So what does not like what does not feels about the same
thing, right? Just like she said, when that song came out, that Nicki Minaj song, I thought about it critically, and I am like, there's a point God can take you that you no longer feel things as whether they are right or wrong. Yeah, God has to tell you what to do. There are people in the Bible that did wrong things, but because it was God, then they were just right.
They were just right.
Exactly. So I feel like if today I am featured on a song with a secular artist, but a gospel song, I will sing it.
Okay.
Yes.
I will sing
Yeah,
it.
you know, it's two different things actually.
Yeah.
Because secular artists can be on the gospel song, and you can also go and be on this.
Yes.
Yeah. If it is a gospel song, just like she said, it depends on the message what we're trying to pass. The person matters because he's the vessel which the message comes out from.
Yeah.
But then everyone before they got to accept Christ, they had a point of introduction.
Actually, that's true.
So you don't know. You don't actually know what God is doing.
You might be the reason someone.
Exactly. So that's why I even
Yes,
mentioned whether God says it or not. So it's not even about it is right or it is wrong.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if it is a gospel song, you will see me on a song with Davido.
Yeah.
As far as
if it's a gospel song. Yes.
And the reach will be like massive, you know, because
And funny enough, like I don't know if it's a trend. A lot of secular artists are now big artists are doing gospel albums.
yeah,
I don't know if they are trying to mock the gospel or gospel artist or whatever, but like you don't know. See, there are people that will listen to someone even if he just coughs. You get?
Yeah.
And then they will love it
they
and
love it.
they would sing it, and before you know, and the word of God says, use the word and meditate on it day and night.
Day and
And
night.
before you even know, you just be singing it and singing. You won't know when you just hit you and be like, yeah.
But actually, in that
that's
case,
this.
but from my own opinion, I feel like most of them they came from that background.
Yes.
You get?
Yeah.
So the switch up was like, let's that this way looks kind of like catchy.
Yeah.
Let's yeah. So after then, you be like, I feel like, I can drop.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I see them like dropping very good song, gospel music. It's not
Yeah.
like they learn it from like this. It's like it's rooted in them since when
And
they were
funny
young,
enough, yeah.
from Sunday school, church.
Yeah.
So you know, like if you know them flavor,
Yes.
all this. What was it? What was his name again? Like he was instrumentalist in the church or something.
Yeah.
Before he
Yeah.
switched, started
Okay.
singing Chike and all this.
Yeah.
So I think that's the point. You'll be like, maybe they're doing it for their parents though.
Yeah.
Maybe for the family. I was like, so
Or
that
maybe-
mom will just have one song that her song sang at the gospel.
That she can use.
She
as
can use that.
Yeah, my son sang this song. Like,
Yeah.
what kind of music does your son do? We're like, yeah, he sang this song. The song that my daughter plays every morning after morning devotion. Yeah, that's the song my son. Man.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice. Anyway, it comes, we accept
To
it.
accept it.
You know, we're not meant to judge. We're meant to love.
Love.
Again.
That's true.
Just like how I saw an album of Rick Hassani,
Yeah.
I think last year or 2 years back. He had Frank Edwards
Edwards on the
Yeah.
album.
on the album, and it was "Victory Belongs to Jesus." So Rick Hassani is not someone who really sings church music
No.
like
Yeah.
that, but they were on that song together,
That song
and it's for
together.
the gospel. There is a message.
That's the message.
And then another thing I've noticed is people don't know me. To me, I don't know if it's just me. I feel there's worldly music, then there's secular music,
True.
and then there's gospel music. And some of this whole so-called secular music have attributes of the gospel in it, because someone like Chike now,
Yeah.
they were singing about love.
Love.
Love is rooted in the Bible,
Of course.
like
Like-
the book of Songs of Solomon.
Yeah.
They're not about, like, it's about your love with your
Yeah.
wife
With
and
your
stuff
wife
like
and
that,
stuff.
you know. And then when he sings about his woman or a woman, your wife and stuff like, Timmy Dakolo sings about his wife all the
All the
time.
time.
All the time.
You get some people will categorize that, okay, this is secular music, but check the message. Does it promote things the gospel promotes? Is there love in it? Is there patience? Is there kindness? Is there all of these things that are like attributes of the Holy Spirit?
Yeah.
You don't have to play. I told someone that our pastor played one music in church on his anniversary with his wife. It's what people would call secular music, but it's actually a love song. And someone was singing to his wife. And they were like, no, why would he play that in church? And I'm like, nobody insulted. There's no curse
No cause,
word
no.
in the
No
song.
vulgar.
There's nothing. And this is his anniversary. He's
Anniversary.
dedicating the song to his
To his
wife. So
wife.
why is it wrong?
I just feel like it's just this stereotype
You get,
of if this guy is not calling Jesus,
Exactly,
yeah. So hi,
exactly.
and when this guy is not our own.
Yeah.
Because there's one pastor that was telling his members, I think it's in USA, that they should go and listen to "And Love Yours" by Juku.
okay.
It was like, it was like, I say you should go and listen to him, but I'm not saying
Listen
go
to
and
this
listen to all
song.
the
Yes. Don't go and listen to all of the songs.
No.
is that only that song was based on.
Yeah.
Because he was preaching and he entered the song because the song was talking about asking, loving what you
Yeah.
have and appreciating what you have.
Yeah.
Because you can never have enough in life.
True.
So you see songs like that,
And
like
it's rooted in the gospel.
it's rooted in the
The
gospel.
gospel.
Yeah. So it's not about who sang the song. A lot of people are like, and a lot of Christians who have forgiving spirits. You get like you don't have forgive. Someone can start as a secular musician or what the artist or whatever, but then he would decide to switch you don't know. Maybe God met him. He was arrested or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then when he comes, you would never see him as this new creature he is. You would always see him as that person.
That person.
He's still that person. And then the gospel teaches us about love and kindness and forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? So they don't even practice what they preach.
Yeah.
But that's
Oh,
by the way, Sha.
That's by the
Yeah.
way. Today is what was electrifying with Nat.
Yeah.
I think Nat should give us, let's say, I want to maybe pictures, maybe just draw a picture of how you see yourself, let's say Nat music as a whole, becoming in the next coming years.
Okay. Well, okay.
Maybe you'll be dragging with the Moses Blues,
Yeah.
top sport or something.
Okay, so in the last 5 years, it was not like I really saw myself here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand? I am always aiming big because I believe what God has upon my life.
Right.
Exactly. So I see myself fulfilling the promise of God upon my
Upon
life.
your life.
Okay.
I cannot see that I would be in Spain in the next 5 years.
Precious.
But then I believe that all that God is about in my life
Yeah.
is great
Mhm.
and is huge.
Wherever you are.
Wherever I am.
Wherever he is.
I have oftentimes liked a life full of impact rather than a
Shouty.
shouty life. Exactly.
Okay.
So I feel like God is going to use me to impact a lot of lives.
Yeah.
You're already
Because-
impacting already.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
are.
So
More to come.
sometimes people get to say that your song could be just for one person, or maybe it can just bless one person and all of that.
Why
But
not
then
bless
if
all?
it can bless a person, then why not a million?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am praying to God earnestly that He takes me to wherever He has planned for my
Yeah.
life, and I believe His workings in my life because He has promised a lot. Yeah.
That's
So I
true.
see myself going high. I see myself fulfilling destiny because there was a point I was discussing with my mom. I was saying that sometimes we get to feel like things are not really working and all of that. But believing in God helps us to believe in His promise.
His promises.
Yeah, in His promises, and by His grace, is going to take us far.
He will.
Amen.
He will.
Amen.
Yeah.
So before we close,
Yeah.
like what is your, let's say, your head to go, or your advice for anyone that's starting in the gospel line music? Because like I've been doing this at least, let's say, 15 years,
Yeah.
or even more than that. So like, what's your advice to the young ones coming up, or not even the young ones, even the ones that maybe want to venture into gospel, being a gospel artist now?
Yeah.
Okay. My simple advice is that if you have a call, just focus on it.
Yeah.
If God has called you, like I'm talking to gospel artists right now, if God has
Yeah.
called you, just make sure you
What if God
concentrate.
didn't call you, boy? You just like maybe you just saw Nat and the way Nat is buzzing, and you're like, you need to. I wonder,
What?
would that work?
If God did not call you, don't waste your time. Don't waste your
Yeah.
time. That's the truth. I feel like if God has called you, then He will keep His promises.
Yeah.
You just need to keep your own path. So just keep researching, bring about good songs,
Yeah.
be very consistent, and believe in everything God has told you. I think that's
it.
in summation.
In summation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have any upcoming concerts, somewhere that you'll be in the next, maybe this week or next week, like your schedules?
Okay.
And you want your fans out there to be like, okay, you can catch
Yeah.
up with Nat at this concert,
Okay.
at this program.
Okay. I think the one that is close is this Sunday.
This Sunday.
Yeah, and it's I think a praise and worship event in town in Cooking Center.
Cooking
Bauchi.
Center, Bauchi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be there live by 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Nice.
Yeah.
And actually, we're talking about this promoting of music. So I think before you go, you tell us your handles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the followership,
For your fans to reach you.
Okay.
like
Yeah.
the Facebook. Don't worry, WhatsApp is too personal. Just
maybe
Facebook, Instagram,
Twitter,
TikTok.
X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So on Facebook, I am Nathan Emmanuel.
Okay.
On Instagram, I am This is Nathan Emmanuel.
Instagram, this is
Okay.
Nathan.
Yeah. On TikTok, I am This is Nathan Emmanuel.
Okay.
And then on X, I am This is Nathan Emmanuel.
Okay.
I am.
You know, it's good to have a single.
Yeah, it is.
It's not been.
important.
It's
Yeah.
better like that.
Yeah.
This is Nathan Emmanuel.
Manuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are my handles. On YouTube, I am Nathan Emmanuel.
Nathan Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yes, well.
Because we're very glad to have you here. Because I don't know, it might be the first gospel artist.
Yeah.
One I'm sure of
Mm-hmm.
that we have on the podcast. So I think
Yeah.
That's amazing.
that's
Thank you for paving way for hopefully more to come.
more to come
Yeah.
Amen.
for the viewership and everything.
Yeah.
Thank
Right.
you. Thank you.
Thanks for
Welcome.
coming on and
Nate
that's good
Music.
for having you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I also appreciate for having me here.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's truly an honor.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
All right. It's a wrap.